To my YouTube channel. So the biggest secret that nobody told me on how to really manifest, the most powerful way to manifest, and that is how to manifest from the heart and not from the mind. Okay, now most people, the things they want to attract into their lives, it's things that they think they want, they think it will impress other people, they think they want to have things that they think will make them happy, will make them more attractive, will make them be more respected, whatever, right? When we do these things, the things that we decide we want, we decide it from our egoic perspective, from the identity, the person that is conditioned by all the things that, has happened to him his whole life, the people in his life and so on. And so when we try to manifest and use the law of attraction from this perspective, it can be very difficult. It can be very, very tricky to attract what we truly want because there's a lot of resistance, right? Because that which we want to attract is not aligned with who we are being, right? If we want to manifest $1 million, but right now we feel like a worthless piece of shit, right? Because we don't have the money, we think we're not worthy, we think we're not good enough, and that's the reason why we want to attract that. Then the identity in the current reality and the identity that is living the desired reality are not aligned, are not the same, right? And so when you're moving the current identity, feeling unworthy, feeling like he's not good enough, is moving towards that new reality, the identity has to die before it comes here, and that is difficult. That is intense. That is tough. And if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you will stop. At some point, you'll go back and you'll never get to your desired reality. So this is not how we create. We don't create. We don't desire things. We don't go after things depending on what our mind tells us what we want. The true and most powerful way to attract what we truly want and to live the most incredible, most amazing life we can imagine is to go into our hearts and create from our hearts. Not only will you create things that are way more aligned with what you truly want, because your heart tells you what you want, what you truly desire, but the effectiveness and the power of the process of manifestation, the electromagnetic field that you are sending out into the universe is way more powerful. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. The electromagnetic field that your brain, that your heart emanates is thousands and thousands of times more powerful than the electromagnetic field your brain emanates. Okay? Let that sink in. Most people think it's our brain, our mind, we can think about it, and there's all this power, there's all this hidden power coming off of our brains and so on. Now there is. But the heart is even more powerful. Okay? The brain, the head, this energy center is the seat of thoughts, right? Our heart is the center of feelings. Now, most people think they can get to their desired reality, they can create their dream, whatever, life, by just thinking about it, right? When in reality, that is just one small component of it. The most important part is the feeling part. And to feel, we have to drop into our hearts. We have to learn to reconnect with our hearts and manifest and create from our hearts. Okay, this is a sacred center of manifestation. This is a sacred center of creation. Okay, now Joe Dispenza says the thought sends out the electric signature, right? The electric vibration, and the feeling draws in is the magnetic signature, right? So the thought sends your attention out and the feeling draws it back in. That's what creates this electromagnetic signature, which allows you to create whatever you want. First you have your intention and then you attract it into your life. So what you need to do when you are going to have your meditation, when you are trying to create something, as usually typically people will visualize something they want to experience, they feel it, they experience it, blah, blah, they send it out, they think about it, they want it, okay. Nothing really happens, sometimes it does, but most of the times people face resistance, they face this brick wall and they just can't get there, or when they feel they're getting closer, they go back. It's just a struggle. It's just a struggle. And the reason is because they're not connecting to their heart. So, what you need to do is, instead of thinking about what your identity, what your ego says it wants, I want the car, I want the house, I want the relationship, I want the money, is ask yourself, why do you want this? Why do you want it? Why do you want the relationship? Why do you want the money? Why do you want the car? The truth is that the real reason, the underlying reason you want all this is because you want the feeling of having that. You think that a relationship will give you the love that you truly desire. You think that the money will give you the freedom that you truly desire, the sense of safety, right? You think that the car will have other people respect you, maybe, right? And so it gives you a sense of being good enough, of belonging, of being worthy. And so this is what we truly want, right? And when we go into our hearts and we connect with love, we connect with freedom, we connect with joy, we connect with peace, you name it. And we understand that that which we truly desire is already ours. We don't need anything from the outside to have that, to feel that, to be that. Then we start connecting with our hearts. Then we activate our heart center, okay? And when you connect with your heart center, now this is when the magic really starts to happen, when you realize that what you truly want is literally already here and now, and all you have to do is become aware of it, knowing that it doesn't depend on anything else other than you becoming aware of what is already there. The moment you connect with this sense of joy, with this sense of love, with this sense of freedom and gratitude and peace, this is when you ask yourself the question, what could I possibly create in this moment to have even more of this, to feel this even more? Knowing that I am already loved, that I am already love itself, that I am already freedom, that I am already joy and peace. What would I love to create? Not because I think it's going to give me something, but what would I love to create just for the sake of creating it, for the love of seeing it manifested, for the joy of experiencing it? What you'll find is that you'll probably come up with different desires, that your heart will tell you, well, actually, I would love to do this because I don't have the need anymore to be respected, to have a person in my life that loves me so that I can feel loved, to have a house or a job or a specific amount of money to feel worthy or safe. Now you can create. And now you can create from your heart. So when you go back into your heart, ask yourself these questions. Then keep connecting with your heart. And from this sacred center, experience that which you want to experience in your life. Feel it from your heart. Connect it to your heart while feeling all these emotions that are already here and now. Gratitude and love. God damn, you'll experience amazing results. Like, it will be magic. You will attract things faster than you can possibly imagine. This is the way to create. This is the way to attract anything you want in life. Give it a try. and let me know in the comments down below what you experienced.